There are so many mid-range hunters right now. Paladin, you were supposed to be the answer. What happened, Paladin? I don't understand. You were supposed to lead me to the promised land, Paladin. A lot of people are guessing that I'm going to go into Handlock. That's actually a very strong possibility. It seems to be the leader of my thoughts. Paladin is supposed to be so good in theory. Why isn't Paladin working? Why? Paladin, you're supposed to work! Play Rogue, beats most of the field. Yeah, Rogue is actually a really strong choice right now. I guess I'm a little shy about trying something new. According to my database, Rogue is currently best based on what I'm playing against. I'm such a inexperienced Rogue player. I don't think I can play it in the final week, can I? It's not that hard to play. I've played Patron. It's all easy for me here. I should just play what the strongest deck seems to be. Maybe I should try this Malygos Warlock thing out alternatively. Guess I'll give it my own twist also. A little bit, I suppose. The lists out there seem to not agree entirely yet on things. Argue. Isn't it interesting how it's only recently, through many months of Blackrock Mountain, that the place for the dragon decks has finally been found? I find that a little interesting. My gold Malygos. I crafted this about a year ago, or maybe it was like a year and a half ago. I didn't have Malygos, and I was like, I might as well craft the gold Malygos. Seems like I'll use it. I knew back then. I'll make some small adjustments to the deck based off of what I've been playing against also. I'm a little surprised. Like, when I look at this deck, it looks terrible. Oh, I forgot to put in Abusive Sergeant. You don't need it if you only have one BGH, I guess. I wonder if this is overdoing it. To have two of both. In some ways, this has similarities to the Paladin deck. Well, no, it doesn't. It has very few similarities to the Paladin deck. It has some. It's kind of mid-rangey. When I look at this deck list, it honestly looks really bad. But I mean, so did Paladin, I guess. My gosh, I finally have an excuse to run Blackhand. Ren might miss against too many of the decks currently. Let's see, against Druid it hits Boom and Thorsan. Against Ramp it hits Thorsan. Hunter decks, I don't believe it hits anything. That's the most troubling thing about Ren to Blackhand. Same with Mage Tempo decks. That alone is probably enough to sink Rend. Too bad, Rend. Okay, I think I'm content with this. This is, I haven't seen any lists running both 2 Blackwing Technician and 2 Imp Gang Boss. I'd call this an adjustment, an ignorant adjustment to the more aggressive ladder. Also, I wonder if I should run 2 Soulfire. I've always told myself that if I was going to run Malygos, I would only run 1, but every single deck list I saw ran 2. There must be a good reason for that. So who am I to question that for now? Right now I'm really skimping on removal. Most decks seem to run 2 BGH, and then the ones that run 1 BGH definitely run 1 Siphon. I think I can get rid of a Soulfire for a Siphon. But I really dislike Siphon. It's such a bad card. Any excuse to not run Siphon I would take. So it turns out that most versions run Abusive and BGH. Yeah, I'll just stick with it. The deck looks straightforward enough to play. It's basically Handlock. Except it has a lot more early game. You take the early game of Zoo and then you have more solid late game. It's not even that. Whatever, it's Malygos.
Let the hunt begin. Your soul shall be mine. Greetings, traveler.
I feel icky.
Looks like a face.
Put this apple on your head.
Question answer, question answer.
Put this apple on your head.
Question.
I smell
Hellfire or implosion? Implosion. Taunt the defender. I'll need to tap. Oh right, I'm running dragons in this deck. I had no idea. I had forgotten.
ready to ride. I wield the power of Black Widow.
Malygos is preparing to fire his lasers. So that's 9 damage. Eventually. Is it worth taunting here? He probably has a lot of endgame burst. Maybe he has chargers. He would have charged this turn, right? If I play Thorsan, that would be the way to kill him in time. I think otherwise I'm too slow. Pretty scary. Game would be a lot easier if I got a heal bot. If I were to have gone defender, no, this is probably right.
Ready to ride.
Face face. Face to face. 10, 12, 13. Defender Sulfy.
My shield for honor.
Your soul shall be mine. Your soul shall suffer.
Wow. Rank 2. What are you playing, I wonder? This guy did not want to get matched up against me, I have to imagine. If it's a mirror match and you get matched up against this rank, that's real bad. Unlucky. But he does have a lot more experience, presumably.
My work is paramount.
Leave me alone. Could be Handlock. In the case that it's Handlock, this deck is pretty favored against Handlock. That looks like it's Handlock based on his play there. Wow, rank 2 is playing a Handlock. It's interesting information. Really it is. For lucky.
I greet you.
I think I want to trade off both still though. It does mean I don't have to Dark Bomb, which is nice. Or I could deal an extra 3 damage to him. But then that lets him Shadow Flame the owl. I'm not even really sure I want him at 15 yet. I mean, if he Shadow Flames, that's good for me, right? But I would hate to see Hellfire into Mountain, into Molten Giant also. We'll do that. That is almost lethal. So say I drop him to 10. Yeah, that's a pretty good number.
My shield for Argon.
Shields up.
Time for some RNG. That is my best odds.
Into the breach.
Wait, can I do better? No, I can't. That doesn't do anything.
The breach.
So it was an 80% chance. Alright, I'll take that. Let's say 140 rank jump. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's so sad for him.
Let the hunt begin. Your soul shall be mine.
The Dark Bomb is good against Knife Juggler. The Owl would be against Scientist or Haunted Creeper. So probably just that.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Leave me alone.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
Belcher or Thaurissan. Belching against nothing seems... It's not nothing, is that weapon. What am I gonna do with the discounts next turn anyways? Not much, really.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone. Distracting me.
My shield for Argon.
Leave me alone. Grr. Can I kill him in 2 turns is the first question. That deals 8, 13, and then I have 4, 8, 13. 13 and then 13 is lethal. If that is explosive trap though, I can't attack, so therefore I should check with this into this.
The breach.
Because, yes. Oh my gosh, it's explosives. So explosives means I have to tap.
I wield the power of Warlock.
That was freezing. Actually had a decent chance to win. I'm sorry, rank 2 guy. I just lost all your ranks to some other scrubs.
Victory or death! Your soul shall be mine!
I keep Thorson. Nah. So I just defender and go in. Or zombie chow. Tapping's pretty important. I think. Yeah.
So many possibilities.
Getting both taunted could be fun. Oh, what if I implosion? That's kind of fun.
Armor made to fit.
Keep tapping away. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum.
I wield the power of Warlock.
Is that my last dragon? For a while.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
We have failed to find the Emperor. Our Emperor has forsaken us.
Let the pain speak to me.
Back to work.
I remember the last game I played. I thought they misplayed by playing Corruptor before Twilight Drake, but was not a misplay. Can someone tell me why Thanos wouldn't be good in this deck? Feel like he would. I looked up the top players who have played this deck, and none of them had Thanos. So presumably, they thought whatever card they put in over Thanos was better. I'm inclined to trust them, as I've just started this deck. But that is how deck innovation goes.
Armor.
Maybe your Thalnos solution is best. Maybe everyone is just missing the point. Alright, I'd rather not get 1 damage on this guy, so take a little bit of a risk. Or I could just go Sludge. It's 66%. That'll do. You just used the Brawl. But that still puts them in Baron Geddon range.
Almost out of time.
Kinda okay if he plays Baron. That's fine. Using the mana is kind of important since I have so many cards in my hand. Would find it hard to tap later. When you pause answering questions and wait for the opponent to do something before finishing, is it a coincidence or are you making a conscious effort to make video editing faster, easier? It's... When I talk, I assume it's not going to be edited out. So no, is the answer to your question. Most of the time. So that is going to be guaranteed 9 damage at 4, 5, 7, 9, 10. Puts him at 17. And the choice is to Sludge Belcher, which gives him an easy trade, to Owl, or to do both.
Almost out of time.
Though sure does make a lot of sense. There's not even that big a deal in silencing it. I guess that's what I was thinking about. Do I have a better target to silence? And my conclusion was no.
Let the pain speak to me.
4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13. He has 7, 24, 26. So no lethal. Wait.
So many
No.
possibilities.
Wait. 4, 5, 6. I have 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 17, 21, 24, 27. He has 7, 26. Okay.
Into the breach.
Should have tapped first. Oops. Not even sure if that was the best play. Oh, what excellent matchmaking. 680 against 679. Good matchmaking RNG. I'll go Imp Gang boss first. Against a card like that.
Ready to ride.
Leave me alone.
My work is paramount.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Fine. Gosh.
Won't you please leave me alone?
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
He's repping the explosives. Shall I tap? No, I shall play Azure Drake.
So many possibilities. Excuse me.
Stop distracting me!
Yeah, nifty. I have 4, 7, 10, 11. If I hit him for 3, he's at 18. Which would be lethal then. If it wasn't gonna be a lethal setup, I would have hit the spider. That's 10 plus 4 plus 4 equals 18. Will he trade or will he smork? Oh, an explosive trap. So that's 12 damage in the bank for the next turn. But how do I get 6 through? Or it's 9 if my guy dies. And then I have to get 9 through. Both are not possible.
Almost out of time. To my side.
Ugh. I do 3 damage to him. He's at 11. I have 5, 8, 11 the next turn.
Stop distracting me!
I take 2 from that. Or I can choose not to take 2. 1 damage, 3 damage, it's the same, isn't it? The question is, do I want to blow up the trap now? What kills me with 1 damage, which 3 wouldn't do? I don't think anything does.
Well played. I wield the power of Warlock. Job done.
I guess the answer is explosive trap number 2. No, he already played number 2.